Good morning everyone, it is currently 6:30 in the morning and we have just left. We are going camping in North Devon. We're staying at a campsite called Warcombe Farm, which we stayed at before and we really liked. So we're going back and we're staying for 9 nights this time in 10 days. Are you excited?
Morning, I sure am. Hopefully we're just on the 303 on the way down to West Country. Left early to try and get past Stonehenge before any traffic's come about, so hopefully we'll beat the rush. Got a couple of stops planned on for en route. First stop is going to be Amanda's favourite, Costa. Hi guys, so we've arrived at our pitch and one of the staff kindly guided us from the entrance gate to the campsite all the way through to our pitch, which was really nice. When we got here it was chucking it down, so we decided to wait a bit for the rain to pass because we can see blue skies in the distance, so we can pitch our tent. First impressions of the pitch we're really happy with. Got a lovely sea view, so that'd be if it's a nice morning, have a brew and just gaze over at the sea. In the meantime, enjoy our time lapse of us putting our tent up. See you in a bit.
So we got the time lapse short because it took us quite a while to figure out how to put the tent up. The instructions weren't very clear, but we got there in the end with just a little shower in between. Good morning everyone, it is the 2nd of August today, Monday I think it is.
Yep, 9:10 in the morning.
9:10, so today we are going to see Speaks Waterfall, which should look a bit like this. It's about an hour's drive from our campsite, and we're parking at Heartland Quay. So this is where we're parking. It's just I think this is a hotel, and then there's like a top car park. So planning on parking there, walking down to the waterfall, and then there's about a 4-mile kind of round walk where you go past this meal and tea room, so hopefully we'll find that, and then make our way back to the car, and then we'll see what's en route on the way back to stop on the way back to our campsite later.
Hi guys, as you've seen we've just arrived at the top car park at Heartland Point. We're just getting the old walking boots on, getting ready for a trek. I think we're going to go down to the hotel, maybe have a cup of tea or coffee before we head out on our trek. And as you can see already behind us, minus the van, the views are insane. So we're looking to take the blue route around, just a sort of short route down to Speaks Mill, as well. You think the waterfall is in this bit here, and then we'll carry up, and I think there's another cafe around here somewhere, did you say?
That's where the tea rooms is, around here somewhere.
So you might stop in there and then back through this way. This is the way we drove in, and there's a really nice church up there, so we might have a walk around the grounds up there.
So these are the routes. So walking route here, which is the opposite direction to where we're going, which is down to the lighthouse. This is the waterfall where we're going, and then there's a third route as well, which is a bit of a country route, I think. So it goes all back inland.
Is that the other one? Yeah.
Yeah, all back inland.
Like around the Abbey grounds, I'd imagine.
And background. So it seems to be quite quiet at the moment. We've got our drinks. Found this really nice seat with a lovely view. I don't know if you can see London in the background there, but we've got a really clear view of it. There's people down there like rock crawling and stuff. They've got a hotel here, a bar, a little gift shop and toilets and stuff, so it's really nice here, and it's not busy either, so very lucky.
Probably might come back for lunch.
You want to go that way?
Yeah, maybe.
If we don't find the tea rooms, then yeah.
Okay guys, so we're on the start of our coastal walk to Speaks Mill, which is where the waterfall is. Kind of a quick review of the place. So there's 3 car parks you can park in. When you come down into Heartland, there's a small car park that could fit maybe, say, 4 or 5 cars in. And then you come down to the next level, and there's another car park, which is where our car is parked. And if you go down again, you get to the hotel. They've got a car park which is just there, and moving around to the hotel. So guys, first off, actually there might be a bit of change in video quality. Apologies, our camera ran out of battery.
And we forgot the power bank.
I forgot the power bank to charge it. So we're on the backup on my phone. So as you just saw the first little waterfall. Looks pretty awesome. Good views as well.
I think that's the warm-up waterfall to
the main event. So we're just following a little path now around. It's kind of like a rock face, I guess, which I think leads to Speaks Mill, which is where the supposedly the main waterfall is, I think. Yeah. So see you when we get there. So we are just about to reach the top of Speaks Mill Mouth waterfall. Just had a steep, we did a steep incline, now we're on a kind of a steep decline to the top of the waterfall, which is literally just in front of us. When we get up there I'll show you some videos and probably maybe pictures of the top. Just watching me footing because it's not the easiest of paths. Yeah, so the scenery looks amazing. I'll just turn you around and I'll show you the waterfall. So here's the what we think is the top of the waterfall. I think it goes down in two sections. So you've got this section starts up here and it has one drop. You can see down there. Wow, that's cool. And I think it goes down, they've got another section that goes down where it meets up sort of with the sea. We'll try and get down there. There's some steps that go down to a beach. We'll try and get down there and show you that. So I think we've got a bit of a climb down to get to the bottom of the waterfall. I don't know. I don't think you can pick it up very well on the camera, but it's pretty steep. Steps and then sheer drop round. Oh, that's to the stairs down there, and we want to get around the corner, try and jump down there with me around the corner around there to the waterfall.
Just walked around the cliff edge, walked through the sea basically. That's the only way around, but luckily there's some like bigger rocks that you can tread on so you don't get too wet. I managed to keep my walking boots on and yeah, still got dry feet, so that's good. So we're heading just around the corner here, so that is where I think where the end of the waterfall is.
This is insane. So this is the bottom of the waterfall. It looks like there could be three sections. There was a section that we showed you right at the top. Just in this distance you can see it looks like there's another section, and then comes all the way down, and then this is the last section. And then after that bit runs a little pool at the bottom, runs off to the side, and then straight into the sea. Did you enjoy that, Amanda?
Yeah. I feel like I'm on a film set.
So at the top, 100% worth it.
100% sweaty mess.
Nice little climb. I wasn't as bad coming up as, well, I don't think it was as bad as you thought it was going to be.
No, it was quite easy actually.
Just
Slow
have to
and steady.
Yeah, just make sure you keep an eye on your footings, and like just make sure you're stepping on not loose stones or gravel that could potentially give way beneath your feet. Just if you are coming here, be safe, because it's quite a lot of cliff edges that haven't really got fencing around that it's going to stop you, and wear sensible footwear definitely is a must. So back on the path now.
not 100. We know roughly where we're going, but not 100% where it leads to. So we'll see you down the track. So as you just saw, we found the tea room. Unfortunately, I wanted a pasty, but fortunately they're at pasty, so nice cream tea between us. And the tea room is slightly off our track on the way back to the car. So now we're going to get back onto the track.
We're basically halfway.
Yeah.
So we've done like half the square. Now we just go up and left, and then we should reach the car.
Not sure what else is en route, but if there's anything interesting, we will show you. We're in a little village at the moment. I think it's called Limbridge.
Limbridge.
Yeah, Limbridge.
We're heading back to Heartland.
What a lovely little bridge and a couple of thatched cottages on. So finally made it back to the car. It was a nice walk. We did a quick little pit stop just to have a nose around a church. It's quite a pretty church, wasn't it?
Really big.
Yeah, it's a big church. I think that trip we done, we think it's about, well, it says it's 4.8 miles, but it seems, well, I think it seems a little bit longer, maybe 5.5. But then it could have felt longer because there's quite a lot of uphill struggles.
There's quite a few bits where it's quite difficult to walk as well because it's like rocky and
yeah, the terrain's not smooth.
But we found it okay because we've got good walking boots and just took it slow really, which is why it's taken us about 4 hours. So it's nearly 4 o'clock now.
All in all, highly recommend it to anyone really that comes to North Devon. Cool, we're going to see if we can grab some dinner on the way home. See if there's any pubs or restaurants we can pop into. Not exactly in the smartest of attire for a restaurant, but we'll find somewhere. And if it's anywhere decent, we'll probably see us on the vlog somewhere. But until then, see you next time. Bye-bye. Size of that.
Good morning everyone. So today is Tuesday, the 3rd of August. It's just gone 11:30 and we've just parked in Braunton Village. We're going to just have a look around, have a little walk around. We've been here loads and loads of times before, but it's a really nice little village to just walk through and have a little mooch. And then we're going to head off to Quince Honey Farm. We're going to meet Nathan's cousins there who are also on holiday down here, so we're going to spend the afternoon with them. So yeah.
You make good fish in there, well done. I can't get this one out, I'll have to eat it. Right, who's that?
Right, Mumbles, try one first. That one? Do you like it?
So we'll get on to the others, here we go.
Eat it up. Which one did you like, Miles? 1, 2, 3 or 4? Or all of them? Okay.
That's good. Good. What was that one you just had?
By the way, guys, some of these
spent the afternoon at Quince's honey farm. It's completely changed since last time I came when I was younger. They've redone the whole site basically. They have different activities throughout the afternoon. I think they have like 2 sections, a morning and an afternoon, with the same sort of thing. So they do a tour of the factory. You can watch the candles being made. You can have a honey tasting as well. The tour guide kind of tells you all about the garden and all the different plants, and kind of like the life cycle of a bee really, and what they do and how they do it, which is really interesting to listen to. At the end as well, they go through, you can actually watch the beehive, like the beekeeper will take the hive out so you can see it all, and it's really interesting. They've got a play park as well for the kids, and they've got indoor play as well if it's wet. So kind of good for a rainy day and a good dry day. So what did you think?
Yeah, I thought it was really good. Obviously when I saw it last time, I've only ever been with Amanda. It was completely different when we came last time.
I think it was just a shop really before.
Yeah, pretty much. That's all I can remember is just a shop. But yeah, now it's kind of like a good family. You could probably spend a good day or good half a day here. And especially if it's a nice day, the garden's really nice, so you can sit out there and just chill out, there's picnic areas and benches. Yeah, fully recommend if you're down in North Devon. Cool, so I think we're just off to chill out, barbecue this evening with my cousin. And then we're off to Warcombe tomorrow. So we'll see you then.
So it is Wednesday today. We've spent a couple of hours this morning at Hedon Valley. Hedon Valley, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Hedon Valley, which is So it's a National Trust site. Obviously if you're a National Trust member you get free car parking. And it's a really lovely walk. You follow the stream all the way down to the sea. So it's really shady. Well, the first bit is really shady because today it's quite hot. So it's 20 degrees and it's like pretty much blue skies, as you would have seen. So really, really nice in the shade. And then you get to the bottom. It's obviously not so shady, but really nice. It's a 2-mile walk in total. There's lots of different other routes that you can take from that car park. Yeah, so this afternoon I think the plan is to hit the beach, maybe look around Warcombe, but I've got a feeling it's going to be busy because it's a really nice day today and the forecast is not so good for the rest of the week.
It's the first really real nice day of the week as well. So yeah, we predict it to be pretty busy.
But hey, it's August and we're by the sea, so we kind of should expect it to be some places be busy. So
Definitely.
ciao for now. Made our way round to the village of Croyd, which is where I had all my childhood holidays. As you can see, the village is really packed because today is craft market day. So we're really lucky to actually get a car park. The car park's quite small, and someone gave us their ticket on the way out, so double lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll show you around the market.
Hi everyone, so we just had a nice little detour, stopped in Croyd, as you've just seen. So we left there, we were going to get a pasty there and sit somewhere nice to just eat it with a view really, but it was absolutely heaving. It was going to be ages before we got even served. So we moved on to the next village, which is, what do you call it, a village? Just the
It's not the next one,
just a little bit down the road, called Leebay. So we just sat, it's absolutely chucking it down. As soon as we got here, it just, heavens opened. So we're just waiting for rain to pass. Apparently there's a nice cafe here, and there's a pub as well, isn't there, I think. So
yeah,
a bit further up.
it says on the map that there's on my Google Maps thing, that there's a tea rooms, cafe, something down here, so we're hoping it's open. If not, there's a pub up the road.
so hopefully we'll get some lunch and have a little walk around Lee Bay. Looks really nice. Coming into it, you just got like a little bay, a few rock pools and out to the sea. So we managed to find the pub in Lee Bay called Grampus Inn. Stopped for some lunch. Check it out. Both gone for a ploughman's. Mine, I've doubled up on the cheese. Amanda's gone brie and ham. Just had a lovely lunch in a pub called the Grampus Inn.
Yeah.
Grampus Inn. Both went with the ploughmans, as you just saw. Really good food. And I think the lady that served us, I think she was either the manager or landlady. They were very friendly, very welcome. Nice atmosphere in the pub, and the food was really good as well.
Really like traditional Devonshire pub, I'd say. Really nice in the garden and beer garden. We managed to sit under cover because it was absolutely pouring by the time we got there, and we were both absolutely drenched. But luckily it stopped raining a bit now. A few spots, but yeah, so we're just heading back down.
Well, she says a few spots, it's just started to absolutely
Oh no!
chuck it down. Just a bit more, a few spots. We're just heading down to the car, but just beyond the car is Lee Bay, so it's just a little bay. It's quite a quiet, secluded little bay, so we'll check that out when it stops raining, and we'll show you that. We'll see you over there. Hello everybody, so it's Friday. We haven't got too much planned for today, bit of a chill out one. We're just off into Ilfracombe, visit the chocolate factory because it only opens Monday to Friday, so this will be our last opportunity to visit there. And then we'll have a little explore around Ilfracombe, and then we will head to the beach, hopefully if the beach is not red flagged, because it's pretty windy today, so the sea's going to be probably quite choppy. So we're going to head to the beach hopefully and do a bit of bodyboarding. We haven't planned much beyond that, to be honest.
Baggy Point National Trust car park. Walked into Croyd Village. So you basically just follow the path all the way to the village. Came back, just picked up a pizza.
Yummy. From the pizza van.
Woo! I'm so excited.
Amanda's veggie option.
What did you get?
I got menthol cheese, red onion and garlic mushers.
Wow!
That'd be mine.
Amazing. And we've got this view from the car park, which is pretty good.
Croyd Bay.
Straight looking out to Croyd Bay. We've got Baggy Point to the right of us.
Everybody, so today we've decided to visit Helly Bay. Helly Bay is just the other side of Ilfracombe from where we're staying, so we had to drive through the town centre of Ilfracombe, and then literally just outside of Ilfracombe town centre is Helly Bay. It's a nice little bay. It's got a little bit of a beach front to it, and across the road from the beach where we're parked is a watermill, which we're going to go and visit as well. We did go there last time, and it was really nice, so we're going to go and visit it again, see if anything has changed, and maybe visit the cafe, get a cream tea. Sorry for the noise, we've got main road to the right of me and it's pretty windy, but that was Helly Bay, literally parked just as you're going down towards Helly Bay. There's a car park on the right, it's 170 all day, so it's pretty good, pretty cheap parking. And we're just across the road to go to Helly. Well, I need to correct myself, it's not a watermill, it's a cornmill. So we just crossed the road and headed into Helly Cornmill. Not 100% sure if it's open, so hopefully it's open, and we'll take you around. So just got to the tea rooms. Unfortunately it's actually closed on Saturdays. We probably should have looked it up before we came here, but I thought I'd just show you a quick peek of the entrance. There it is. A nice little tea room, and the cornmill's to the right. If you do come here, I definitely recommend a visit. So we've just moved on from Helly Bay now, so we've just gone, well, I'd say it's probably about 2-3 miles up the road. We've actually parked at Watermouth Castle and Family Theme Park. There's a beach near here called Broad Sands Beach, which we're going to try and find. Apparently it's quite tricky to find. We've had a look on Google Maps to see if we can see a path down to the beach.
Looks like you have to maybe walk through the campsite, but we've parked like just before you go up to the main car park for Watermouth Castle, and you can see behind us there's lots of different like routes. You can see all the the public footpath signs.
I don't know if you can pick that up on the camera.
So hopefully one of those will take us to Broad Sands.
Well, we found the beach, and down over there is where we've got to go. But how we get down there, no idea. We'll go and find out though. Hi everybody, so as you can see behind us, we have found Broadsands Beach. We had to walk, it's a little bit of a walk, walked through, is it called Warcombe Castle Resort?
We walked past there, then we walked through the Warcombe Valley Camping Park.
That'd be the one.
Which is it's the coastal path, so you can walk through it.
Yeah.
And then we joined this other path, which is another coastal path, but like a proper path. Yeah, so not too far along that path really, about 10-minute walk maybe, 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, and then you land up to a little, show you, a little cove, and then there's a turn and it
Very
says
steep.
Broadsands Beach. Broadsands Beach. My guess is it's a tidal beach. I don't know if you can see behind me, but there's seaweed, and then directly in front of me, or I can spin you around and show you. It looks like the sand is as wet right at the back there, so I think it is a tidal beach, but it looks absolutely amazing, definitely worth the walk down to the beach. So we finally made it back to the car. That was Broadsands Beach. It's a lovely beach and definitely worth the trek down to it. If you go in, I definitely check the tide times, because if you get there and it's high tide, I imagine most of it is going to be underwater, as you've seen me and Amanda nearly getting stranded.
In fact, when we were coming back, we looked over at the viewing point again, and we would have actually got stuck if we'd stayed there any longer, because the tide had come right in, that it like cordoned off that extra little bit of beach.
Yeah, so just be careful that if you go in, check the tide times, and don't get stuck with the tide, so just be careful.
And wear good walking boots.
Yeah, definitely wear good walking boots. On the way back, or where we parked, on the way back, we went through Watermouth Cove.
Yeah, Watermouth Cove campsite.
That's actually, the coastal path goes through that campsite, so you are allowed to walk through that campsite even if you're not staying there. And then just off the back of that campsite there's Watermouth Harbour, well, you've just seen the video, there's a lovely tea room.
It's called A Storm in a Teacup, and the tea room is actually in a boat, which is amazing. It looks really cool.
It's pretty cool. So we're just going to go back to campsite now, and I think we're going to plan to do a walk, maybe down to, where do you reckon, Warcombe Bay, or
Hopefully. So we've just driven down to the village of Morthoe, which is literally a couple of minutes down the road from our campsite. It's about 6:20 in the evening, so this car park is free after 6 p.m. And we're going to walk to Ballpoint Lighthouse. I'm not sure how far it is, but I've had a look at the map, so I kind of know the route. And then from there we can take the coastal path, which goes past Warcombe Bay, which we've been told you can sometimes see seals there, which will be amazing if we did see any. And then we'll follow the coastal path back into the village, back to the car. Yeah, we need to go this road, here, all along, all the way along to here, and then all the way back along here.
there's Warcombe Beach there.
Yeah, so even cut through here even. We
Yeah,
wanna.
that's what we said, we're going to do that route,
Yeah,
back around to the car park that way.
yeah.
Yeah?
So we are currently here, and we're taking this coastal path all the way to Warcombe Beach here, and then we can cut through here back into the village. So today's our final day here in North Devon. We've been bodyboarding this morning in Croyd. The waves were pretty horrendous, to be honest. They were so big and strong, and the current was really like taking us under. So we didn't stay in there for very long. But yeah, we're back at the campsite now. We're staying at Warcombe Farm, which is in Morthoe, so between Warcombe and Ilfracombe. We stayed here once before a couple of years ago and we really liked it, so we came back this year. So yeah, I'd really recommend this campsite for families and couples. It's like great location, it's in between everywhere, you're not far from anywhere at all. It's really well maintained and really clean, and the staff are really helpful and friendly. So as I said, it is our last day. We're treating ourselves to a meal out tonight, and then we might pop into a few places on the way home. So if we do, then we'll see you there. Cut.
Morning everyone, so it's the saddest part of the trip. It's pack down day. It's going to pack down, just had some breakfast, or we're going to stop in Ilfracombe on the way back just to pick up the last minute bits and bobs. And then we're going to hope to stop at Linton. Is that at the top?
Yep.
Going to stop at Linton, and they've got a cliff railway that's I think it's powered just by water, which is quite interesting. So we're going to have a, I don't know if we're going to go down that. It will be certainly at the top of it, and we might walk down rather than go down, but it's a nice little place to go and visit. So we're going to visit there on the way back, and then probably go back through Exmoor. And then Hi guys, so we just arrived in Linton. We did a quick pit stop in Ilfracombe just to pick up some last bits, and then we drove through Combe Martin, and then we've come through to Linton. Gonna have a little bit of an explore of Linton and Lynmouth. Amanda wants to get her last cream tea, last Devon cream tea of this holiday. So we'll see you probably when we get back to the car, but in the meantime, enjoy Linton and Lynmouth. Linton. So Linton is at the top, Lynmouth is at the bottom. We're just going around now to have a look at the cliff railway.
Last time we had to wait quite a long time. There's quite a big queue, so we'll see what it's like today.
If there's not much of a queue, we might go on, but if not, it's not too much of a walk down. Go and walk it down, but we'll see you in a bit. So made it down to the bottom, down into Lynmouth now, just having an explore around the shops, and Amanda's already picked a spot for her cream tea.
Well, no, I might change my mind. There's quite a lot of shops and cafes coming up.
So we'll see you on our next pit stop. So that was Linton and Lynmouth. Linton was at the top, and then as you see us walk down, obviously that was down into Lynmouth. Both really lovely places, definitely recommend a visit. So sad times, that actually ends our holiday for this summer.
Thanks.
Sad times.
Thanks for watching, and thanks if you got to the end.
And until next time, bye.
Bye.